So yeah, I had to adjust that camera a little bit better. Remember, I'm doing this with a camera phone, so it's difficult. Okay, but now you seeing what I'm saying. Okay, what it's doing when it's light and there's light retraction. Okay, as I get my flashlight again and getting close up on the face again, once you start seeing what's happening, you see the light reflect and you see the light deflect. Okay, I'm not saying that our skin can't do that on its own. This part of the skin right here don't have to make. But you see what's going on. What happens with the makeup? Okay, when the light is shining down. Okay, so when the spotlight is shining on the stage, it makes some parts of the features pull out and makes some parts of the features retract. Okay, and that is what we're talking about. And when they're making videos and music videos, this is the same thing. Okay, so it gives an illusion of you can't really completely all time tell just exactly what a person's race or ethnicity completely all the way is once they start adding all of this makeup and hair and all this other stuff. Okay, it makes it difficult to be trying to know just exactly what's going on because you got all these angles that the lights are shot at. You have different types of ways where they use black and white cameras. They have cameras that they use that are color cameras and everything. So back in the days when they started shooting all these videos in the 1900s, back in the days, I'm putting my flashlight back over here. When they started shooting all of these videos way back in the days, it was difficult for people to know just exactly who was black and who was white. They was having a hard time with that. And it was making it difficult for a lot of people to be able to know what race or what ethnicity that they was watching. Because some black people's skin was real light skin. Some had tan complected skin like mine and curly hair like mine. Others didn't. Some wore wigs. Some didn't wear wigs. You know, some wore weaves and stitching. Others didn't. So it was making it hard. Okay, by the time you add blue and green and purple contact lenses and lipstick and lip gloss and everything, everybody confused. Okay, and it was making a lot of people upset, and it was upsetting a lot of people. And I can understand how a few people will get upset. Okay, so we're not trying to upset people. Okay, that's not our goal. That's not our goal. That's not what we're trying to do. What our main goal is to get an understanding of how this thing can confuse people. Okay, now we're going to powders. Powders are simple. Okay, what we want to do with powders, when we powder something down in general, is just take and just get some powder. Okay, and you can get a lighter powder if you feel like that powder is going to work for you, or you can get a darker powder. I mean, a powder is a powder in the end of the day. Okay, I'm not really overly picky when it comes to powder, just as long as the powder works. Okay, and what you're going to do with the powder is you kind of just you finishing off whatever it is that you did do. Yes. Some people like to use baby powder. Some people like to use, other stuff and stuff. And so that's pretty much what you're doing with the powders. Don't get over carried away with powders. People tell you, oh, you got to use darker powder because you dark skin. Or you got to use a lot of powder because you light skin. You lose whatever powder that you feel like is going to work best for you to get the results you want. Okay. That's how you doing it. Okay. That's just some prejudice stuff that people tell you that you can't buy a certain powder based upon a skin tone or hair color, eye color you got. You use the one that you feel is gonna work for you in the end, because remember, hair, you the one that's wearing this makeup on stage. Okay, this one right here is my Pond's Institute. It's a light kind of, because I don't really want much coverage. I want my coverage. Okay. I don't want no real dark all on my face. I just want something that I can do that is gonna get me a little bit of sheer hint of color. That's all I want. I just want to hit it and get a little tiny bit as much color as I possibly can. I don't want to come out there looking like a ghost though. But I don't want to look like that I got a whole lot of dirt that they just throw it all on my face when I got my ass on the stage. Okay. You feel me? I don't want to look like they just got I'm blackface. They just threw a whole lot of dirt. That's it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get something that's going to not really show up that much, and when it's going on, it's almost pretty much clear. So I do got the powders on there, but you don't really hardly see it. Okay, and it's going on pretty much like invisible. I just want to brush it in it, and that's it. And I don't really want much color at all. I want it to be as light as I can. I don't want to have hardly nothing. I want the powder to be pretty much invisible. Okay, so that's the reason why I use that. And this one, the one that I used, was an extremely light color right here, believe it or not. But this one was by Pond's Institute. Okay, and I use those because I'm trying to do our best I can. And when I brush it off, it disappears. It's gone. Okay, and I don't have no color when I do it. It's done. It's none. I don't want any nothing that to ruin what I already did. Okay. If I put dark in there, that's gonna start adding a whole lot of dark color in there and making my face look real dark and like, you know, I'm finna do a like spooky, scary movie. And I'm not trying to do that because this makeup right here is something done natural for like a natural type pageant. Okay, and so I don't want to come out there looking like I'm doing a spooky movie, you know, or a horror movie, because I'm not doing a horror movie. I'm doing a pageant. Okay. Now, as far as mascaras is concerned, we want to take a simple mascara, something that's not too expensive. We don't want to get too much going on. I'm doing this with Super Lash. Okay, here, and Super Lash. Okay, and I'm just doing. You can also do very briefly onto the brow here. To give it I'm talking about a very small amount of color. I don't like to add a lot into it. I want to get a just very brushing, like they do with eyelash gels. Sometimes I get a little bit of the tip of it, but just a little in the area to get a hint of color. Only where I need it, like if it's a little area, you got a little area that's a little mark, maybe you got a hint eye or hitting the head with a rock or something like that. Or you just want to add a little extra brief bit. I take a little bit of what's on the end of it and then kind of pull it through. Get a little, just a little bit, and pull it. It's a trick to get some of the color that you want off the wand. And this is the wand. Come on here. This with the brush. Okay. And so that's what you're doing with that. Now, that's what we're doing with that. Now, take for example, I want to take and I want to use a silver. Now you going on town in. You know, like, ooh, look at his Miss Handballs here. Okay, she finna put on some silver. Now, silver is when you doing silvers, you wanna it's working like a eyebrow pencil. It's like a pencil. When you doing silver, you just wanna be like, okay, I wanna hit up here. I wanna get around, and I wanna add a little tiny bit of color going on up there. Right there. This is why I wanted to pop, pow. Right there. And you, even with the camera, so you can see, it's like boom. And I got shit, pow. But you don't get it until you get all the way up here. The gold and stuff was there, but you got a little bit of, see that right there? That's what we're talking about. You getting silvers. Only in the place that you want the eye to go pow. So if I'm going on the bottom of my eye, I'm just getting a look. But you notice I'm going up under. I'm not going over and then going all up in the side of the eye and all around up under there. Some people do that, but I don't do that because I wear glasses and sometimes I have to wear contacts and it bothers, it stings. So I don't mess with it. I didn't go into the upper part here and go all the way creased into there. I got right on the outskirts there. Okay, and that's to get that boom effect. Okay, when you just looking at the eye, you just say, "Ooh, how she get a brow to grow like that?" That's Silvers can make it pop. Gold can make it pop too. Okay. That's my cat Patonia right there. She want to be in the video. Okay. So she around me everywhere. Okay. See what I'm saying? Also, something else that you may not know that you can do. You can lie. The lip with these too. Okay. They get a little bit of that shine on the lip. Mainly. Yes, you can do that. Now, that's what you're doing when you try to get in different things like that. Now, if I'm gonna take and I'm gonna line my lip with silver, okay, I want people say, do you have a like a lipstick like a really red one? This is by Jordana. Ooh, that's so I can't even see that. Okay, but this is a really red one. Okay, really red. Okay, like a dark red. Okay. And we're gonna start to stain this lip here. Okay, now if you got that old school kind of lipstick that you got to work with, it's gonna be dry. Okay, and get some coats in here. Hold on. Okay, now there we go. Now that's how you getting a little bit of color going on in the lips. Okay, another trick that you can do in order to get, if take for example, you don't have the same exact rouge. Okay, they go along with that color. A rouge just like a blush. Okay, old school when they have all those expensive products. Guess what your rouge was? A little tiny bit of what? Just rub a couple of little pieces of that here and there. Okay, right on the upper bone, right there. And I'm not talking about a lot. You got a little bit. You see, I just put just very right there. Then, then what you gonna do is smile and pull it back. Round cheekbone. Cheekbone. You gotta hit and smile and put it back. And put it back. And push on it. Put. There you go. Okay, and you're gonna see a little tiny bit of color, a boost of color that comes out of there. If you got too much on your lips, you got eyes take it from there and then add a little bit more. Just let me see. You think you hit too much? You kind of like fill it up, and then you rub it in until you get the desired kind of flush, a red, or it's gonna flush in it right there. Okay, very good. That's it. That's what you're doing with the cheekbone. Okay. Cheek. You have any problem with makeup on your teeth or whatever you get? You gotta pull it out like that. You don't want lipstick on your teeth. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much an effect you're gonna get. Now, if you feel that the makeup is still a little too dry for your taste, and you like, I don't really like the way it feels. Now we finna do too much now. Okay, very good. Now we already put red on. Okay, now we finna put red on. Okay, now we finna put the glossy red. Okay, very good. Now we got the glossy red. You see that little bit of glossy red? It's just a little tiny bit. Okay, that glossy red is finna turn to glossy. Right, yeah. Okay. So that, you need a little bit, you need a little bit of stuff. Uh-oh. You feel me? Hey, there you go. Now, see, it's now shining. Now you got a sheen. Like, ooh, that's like that sheen. Look at that. Yeah, that's it. If it get on your teeth, because it always will, pull it out. You get it on your finger. Up there. Huh? Not on your teeth. You don't want your teeth. Now do kind of. Nigga pretend you in the back. You put no makeup. She ain't put no makeup. She just in the video. She just like right there and like, okay, let me get in here. She's a star type cat. She's an Egyptian mouse, so they have a tendency to like get in the video, like, oh, what's that? Let me see. Okay, so there it is. Yeah. Okay, there we go. T-shirt up, makeup on, then you good to go. Okay, you good to go. Now I'm gonna do something even way like super special for you. Now we're gonna put on the wig right on the camera. Okay, we want to do it. Let's do it. Okay, this is the wig that I showed you the other day. This is Leanne. Remember Leanne? Remember her? Okay, that's Leanne. Okay, and Leanne is a ponytail wig. She's made from a lot of ponytails put all together. That's the inside construction of Leanne. That's her. Inside out. We've been doing wig tutorials and stuff like that. Now, the catch-22 is if you don't have a lot of hair like me, okay, for people who have long hair down the back, and you don't have to do all this, hey, don't judge, okay? Because, hey, you might not suffer from just alopecia and stuff like that. Some people have extremely long hair. They don't need to have wear wigs and stitches and stuff, but some do. Okay, this is for the fans who need closure with this thing. Okay, now once you get finished doing all of that, we're just gonna politely just go here now, lift it up. There we go. Now put the wig on. Okay. Now when you get the wig on, kind of straighten the wig out. Straighten it out. Straighten out the wig. Here. Okay. She grabbing on in the hair. Okay. There we go. Now this is like the once you finally do it, and then you kind of like brush it, and you lay it down, and then you kind of push it. You have to kind of push it into place and all of that. So then this is like your finished result. Okay, your finished result. Okay, with the hair and all of that stuff. Okay, now you see what I'm saying. So when you go out on the stage, let me move over here. When you go on the stage, then you have the style and makeup done. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna hold it. Let me turn it this way. That's like your finishing result right there. That's it. This the one. Okay. To that. Boom. Now that it's all done, we got all our little products on. Hello, I'm in the light. You feel me? That's the makeup. Okay, now we finna get in a whole lot of light. Because we need way more light than what we had in there. I'm in my bathroom now. Okay, now you see that? This is what we're talking about. And this is the finished result of what the makeup and the hair will start looking like. Okay, I'm in the mirror as well, trying to fix it. Okay, now, got my bathrobe, everything, bam. This is what you're gonna get. Close up, like that. Literally, turn to the side. That's it. Okay. That's your finished result with the golden hair or the red hair and the makeup, the cheeks, and all of that. It's a closer up, the rear lip. Boom. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Paula Abdul. Okay, gave you a kind of breakdown of theatrical makeup and stage makeup with my own thing right here. This is what's going on right here. That's my mirror back there. I'm in my bathroom. You kind of see what it looked like. The hair in the back through the mirror. A little tiny bit. You might can see it back there. But that's Leanne. Okay, so that's getting the idea. Okay. All right, that's it. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video, it took a little while for me to do and some breaking down to you, but thank you. Right here in the kitchen where I'm at and everything, doing the makeup tutorial. I'm sorry it wasn't completely lighted, but you did get a chance to see what it looked like in the end. Thank you. God bless. Thank you very much.